or to anyone who's gonna watch this video, but this video is mainly for myself so that I can look back to this video in the future and be proud of myself from where I started. So June is like maybe 2 weeks away, and I wanted to make this video for my future self, I guess. And right now, for the past 3 years, I've been dealing with intense sadness. I'm not gonna say depression because I haven't been diagnosed with depression, so I will say intense sadness. As an introvert, especially in an African country, most Africans are accustomed to being social, to having lots of friends, being able to talk and just relate to people. But unfortunately, I am different and I am not really used to this type of living as an introvert. And I'm 25 currently, I'm about to turn 26, and I just really need to organize my life because I am not even in my mid 20s anymore. I think I'm about to be in my late 20s since I'm turning 26. I can no longer depend on just getting by. I can no longer depend on my sister that I live with because she's getting married and moving out. And I really need to get a hold of my life. I need to get a hold of my life as in certain areas, financially, spiritually, academically, and emotionally. Starting with academically, I need to fix my scores and my situation with nursing school. I am currently a third year nursing student, and my scores have been really bad because I've been only studying or doing the bare minimum not to fail, which is a problem because I don't have good scores, and I fear that maybe it will stop me from being able to do a specialty or even get like a decent job as a nurse in the future. And I really want to fix my grades, but I lack motivation. Ever since I've been in this state of intense sadness, I haven't been able to study properly. I don't sleep properly. My room or my house is always unorganized because it's just hard to get out of bed. It's even hard to go to the hospital for rotations. It's hard for me to get out of bed to just go to classes, and let alone to even read in general. So I really want to go back to reading. And my plan for this is to at least try to study maybe anatomy, physiology, just study something for 1 hour every day. Because if I tell myself I'll study for 3 hours, it's a lie. That's not going to happen. So my plans to improve academically is to start studying or at least reading something for an hour each day. The second thing that I want to change in my life, before not before I'm 30, but at least uh, a step forward until since I'm turning 26. Because as I'm turning 26, I feel like I haven't done much. I feel like I'm late in life. There's a lot of 23-year-olds that have already graduated, they have a decent job, that are living alone, such and so forth. And I feel like I'm behind in life, and since I'm turning 26, I feel old and behind, literally behind everyone. So the next thing that I want to fix in my life is my financial situation. I've been trying to, in the beginning of the year, I had some money come to me, and instead of paying for my tuition, I haven't been paying my tuition, so I currently have debt for my tuition, like 4 or 5 months worth of tuition fees that I have to pay. And I thought that by buying books, by buying clothes, by buying things, I could fix myself externally, or at least I could cheer myself up externally, even though the issues that I have are internally. Because I also am currently with like deep insecurity or intense insecurity. I have a lot of insecurities right now. And so I want to stop buying books because I haven't been reading, and there's no point in buying more books but they're not even reading them. So I want to stop buying books. I want to stop going to the movies for no reason, because I've been going to theaters even for movies that I'm not even excited to watch. I've just been spending a lot of money thinking that if I stay out of the house or if I buy things, it's gonna motivate me to be more social or do more things. So that's one of the things that I need to fix. I want to stop wasting money, and I want to get a part-time job, like maybe tutor people and tutor kids, but at the time it's going to be hard due to me having classes and also rotations at the same time. But I am trying to talk to some parents to maybe like tutor some kids, and even tutor my classmates for subjects that I am confident that I do know. But just to get out of bed has been currently really hard. One of the things that I also really need to do for right now is to organize my room. I need to declutter, I need to clear my desk so that I can feel like I'm in a better environment to be motivated to study and to just journal and focus on myself. The next area that I want to fix is my spiritual life, my relationship with God. It's been really hard to get out of bed on Sundays, especially if it's a Sunday that I don't have much to do and I know that I have to go to church. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been going to church for more than 6 months, and I really want to go back to church because I am a firm believer that Christians should go to church so that you can worship, praise God, and hear the word of God together as brothers and sisters in Christ. So I really want to push myself to get out of bed to just be able to go to church and worship. I've also been dealing with intense laziness where I can't even read the Bible or pray to God every single day. So I'm trying to also get back at that situation and fix that situation. I really want to go back and strengthen my relationship with God. And I know that that's actually my number one priority right now, which is my relationship with God. I also want to take care of my health. I want to eat better, try and sleep, and because I have been sleeping a lot, but I can't sleep like 8 hours straight. I sleep like 4 hours right now, 4 hours at night, and then I wake up a lot when I sleep. So I'm really trying to fix my anxiety, try to stop thinking too much before going to bed and stuff like that. There's a lot that I really do need to deal with. I need to get one of the main things that I also need to do, and why I'm filming this video. It's not just for me to look at myself, but it's for me to really think what situation am I in, or what's making me feel this intense sadness that I've been feeling for the past 3 years. In the beginning, I know that felt like I've been really sad because I remember first year of nursing school. The first semester, I was relatively getting good grades. I was in a good situation. I felt good, and my happiness depended on my scores. Then second semester of first year, my grades started slipping and started like going down a little bit, and that's where like it all started. But during second year of nursing school, I noticed that I'm the only like, or at least I'm one of the few students that are like old, because most of my classmates are basically, or other students are like 20, 21, or 18, 19, and I'm here 24, 25, and super behind in life. So even whenever I'm in a conversation with my classmates or with other students, I fail to have like proper conversation because of the age gap. We watch different things and we view life differently, and I've kind of lost hope that I can still fix or change my life. Like, I'm not 30, I'm not old yet, or at least I don't consider myself super old, but I do feel old, and I'm such a pessimist, or at least lately I've been such a pessimist, where I haven't been able to see anything positive for my life. when I try to think of a bright future, I don't see it. I don't see myself doing a specialty. I don't see myself finishing nursing school. I'm just doing enough to get by in nursing school. I don't have the pleasure to like do anything anymore. So I really want to get back to my reading habits. I want to get back to love reading again. I want to have plans for the future, and it's been so long I felt pleasure in anything, that I let people step all over me just so I can feel something, but I don't feel anything. And everything has just been falling apart. So I hope, as future Grace or future me, I really hope that you can have self control and discipline to be able to look ahead for the future. I really do hope that in 6 months I can have a job, that I can fix my financial situation concerning to rent, food, and tuition fees. I hope that 2 weeks away or 2 weeks from now, when you turn 26, you're at least reading or studying 1 hour a day, that you're at least going to church on Sundays, that you're at least praying and talking to God. That's the goal that I have right now, to just to pray and go back to church and study. The rest I can start picking up little by little. And hopefully I can be more positive. Hopefully I can see something better for my future, and I can take better care of myself as well. I also hope to be able to make more YouTube videos. I hope that I can really be more present. So yeah, that's everything that I had to say to myself. And if you are someone that is struggling with intense sadness and you don't really know how to pick yourself up, I advise you to start with the basics. Yes, I'm not in the position to advise anyone, but I hope that you can get something out of this video. Start with the smallest things. Wake up, take a shower, clean your house, clean your depressed season, the clutter, the dirtiness of your room. Reach out to someone to try and fix some relationships. Make basic plans, and then the rest, I hope and I know that they'll start like coming in naturally, or they'll start happening naturally. So that's all I had to say. Thank you. I hope I wasn't rambling on and on. I also forgot to mention that I will try to film my recovery adventure or journey, whatever you want to call it, and I will try to have more fun or do more positive activities that doesn't correlate or equal to spending money. With that being said, I'm saying like maybe going to the park to read, going to museums, going to the beach, uh, go back to maybe photography, because I do have like 2 or 3 cameras. Just I'm gonna try and figure out more and more activities that I can do without spending any money, so that I don't feel like, because I have made this association where for me to have fun I need to have money or I need to spend money. So I am going to be filming some of my activities, me doing adventures or going to museums, filming, photography. I'm gonna try and do all of that without having to spend any money. Anyways, that's all I had to add. Bye.